Good evening to you and a warm welcome if you're just joining. We start with this state witness. Lourentia Lombaard has broken down again while facing cross-examination in the Joshlin Smith kidnapping trial. She told the court that the girl's mother, Kelly Smith, orchestrated the 6-year-old's disappearance last year. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi is live for us in Saldanha Bay, having attended today's proceedings. And Nasiphi, good evening to you. Once again, though, Lourentia Lombaard unable to compose herself in the stand. What happened today?
Well, Xolo, what I will say is that under cross-examination, Lourentia Lombaard has been asked tough questions and has to remember things that happened more than a year ago. But one thing is certain is that she is very adamant on her testimony, including her statement that she gave to police last year, that the mother of the little girl, Kelly Smith, is the one at the center of orchestrating and also having a hand in the plan, in the disappearance rather of Joshlin Smith. And she's remained firm in that, even though the defense has tried to discredit her and also putting it to her that, listening to the inconsistencies, that perhaps the reason for those inconsistencies is because she is lying. And as much as she has denied the fact that she's lying, she has remained firm that the mother is the one that orchestrated the plan, with the boyfriend, Joshlin Smith, going ahead or following the plan that the mother has put forward.
You get a sense, Nasiphi, that there is apprehension in her mind that the more she is found to be, quote-unquote, lying, the more she worries about her freedom at the end of this, because at the end of the day, her testimony has to check out.
It definitely has, Xoli, and we've heard this on numerous occasions from Judge Erasmus, particularly last year, which was under cross-examination, that she needs to be truthful, because her testimony, as you put it, is what will determine whether or not the Western Cape High Court will grant her immunity in the kidnapping and human trafficking charges that Joshlin Smith, Stephen van Ryn, including Kelly Smith, are currently facing, taking into account the disappearance of Joshlin more than a year in. And it was also quite interesting to hear in court today, as much as we're hearing this explosive testimony, or we heard rather the explosive testimony by Lourentia Lombaard. Today we got to see who Lourentia Lombaard is when the lawyer for Stefano van Ryn, Nobahle Mkabayi, who questioned Lourentia Lombaard, and before going into the cross-examination, kind of filled in the gaps for us, who Lourentia Lombaard is, how old she is, how she grew up, where she grew up, including her dreams and aspirations when she was growing up as a young girl. And we heard today that she had those aspirations of being a model. And when asked the question, what happened to those aspirations, she says she's still going to pursue those aspirations. So I suppose it answers that question as to, her testimony itself and her seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and continue, or rather not seeing herself join or rejoin the 3 accused that are currently facing those very serious charges, being accused of having a hand in the disappearance of Joshlin Smith.
Nasiphi live for us in Saldanha Bay this evening. Thank you very much for that update.